the GOP, James Comer from Kentucky with Jim Jordan, Elise Stefanik, the House Oversight Committee. They've demanded the SARS associated with the Biden family, the suspicious activity reports of the U.S. Treasury. They want Joe Biden's SARS. They want Hunter Biden's SARS. Well, we need to take a look at the unbelievable, enormous, immense, massive, gargantuan campaign contributions of the last 5 or 6 decades. And we need all the SARS on the dirtiest banks, the dirty money laundering banks that donate huge amounts of money to the Republicans and the Democrats. We need all those SARS too. We need to get to the bottom of exactly how it is that the dirty, rottenest banks in the world that launder gazillions of money and have robbed the pension funds and have robbed the home guarantee insurance programs of the federal government, FHA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, HUD, the Veterans Administration, Farmers Home Administration, the giant real estate fiasco called subprime. We need to get to the bottom of exactly why it is that BlackRock is controlling the investments in the pensions of all the federal judges and all the federal employees and all the state pension plans as well. Good old Deutsche Bank, JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, Citibank. There's one of my favorite ones, Citibank. Why is it just Hunter Biden's SARS? Let's open up all the suspicious activity reports, particularly on the money laundering activities involved in the subprime mortgage debacle, the subprime mortgage fiasco. And then a question. Ask all your friends and neighbors how it is exactly, precisely, that they do launder all this money. How does it get laundered exactly? Is it laundered through the subprime mortgage markets and the subprime predatory foreclosure racketeering? And the answer is pretty much. Donald Trump, you want to chime in here, Hillary Clinton? You can bring the Bushes and the Obamas and Eric Holder and Bill Barr and Jeff Sessions and Alberto Gonzales. We can't call up Janet Reno. She's dead. But we damn sure can get Christopher Wray and Christopher Schwecker and Professor William Black and Catherine Wolford, old Cat Wolford, the white elephant lady. And Catherine Austin Fitts. She used to be the director of FHA and a assistant director at HUD. How do they launder all this money, Miss Fitts? How does it get pumped and dumped and laundered? Janet Yellen, Ben Bernanke, Hank Snow, Merrick Garland. You want to chime in here, Merrick Garland? The Federal Reserve Police, they damn well know how it's laundered through subprime mortgage markets and subprime auto and truck loans and subprime credit cards. The giant laundry, American style. So yes, James Comer, let's get all the SARS reports released, especially those ones associated with the real estate schemes and the real estate scams of all the big dirty and all the medium size and all the little dirty banks. The dirty little banks, the dirty big banks. How is it that they use real estate racketeering and real estate schemes and scams to loot the system? And then, of course, give huge campaign donations to both sides of the aisle. And in all the state elections as well, the state judges, the state prosecutors. It goes on and 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 on. Let's ask Matt Taibbi. And let's ask, Professor William Black. And, bring in one of my favorites here. Bring in Patrick Lovell. Lovell will tell you that old Judson Witham has just demanded from James Comer and the GOP House Oversight Committee that all of the SARS be produced. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it right there, and write your government representatives and tell them you agree with old Judson Witham, and let's get all the SARS produced. That's a Freedom of Information demand, by the way, to the Consumer Finance Protection Board. The Consumer Finance Protection Board needs to open up all their SARS. Have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen.